In the meantime, after years of delays, it is finally here. TSA is now following Real ID security standards at airports all across the country. That includes the airports here in the Inland Northwest. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones has been live all morning long at the Spokane International Airport. Brandon, so far, day one, how are things going?
Well, I'll tell you what, we have spent several hours here at the Spokane International Airport. The busiest time was definitely around 4:30 to 5 o'clock this morning. Those TSA lines right here behind us, they were quite a bit long, but they had all hands on deck. They were pushing all of the travelers through, and it was a smooth process. So we've been speaking with travelers, we've been speaking with some of those TSA officials, and the key message with this new deadline that's in place, these new security standards, is that if you don't have a real ID, there are other acceptable forms of identification. I'll go ahead and share that with you here really quick. So to start things off, a US passport or a passport card, that's considered a proper form of identification. Enhanced driver's license, that's actually another important one. And anyone in Washington State who's signing up to get a real ID, that's actually what you'll end up receiving, an enhanced driver's license, military credentials, global entry, or Nexus cards. You can find a full list of acceptable ID on TSA.gov, but if you have none of those, you will likely run into some delays and have to go through extra security screening. We got a chance to speak with some travelers who were well prepared here as they arrived today. Were you aware that, hey, this is a new security standard going into place today?
Yeah, we had kind of heard about that. We both have passports and we're actually traveling international, so it wasn't a super big deal to us. But yeah, a little bit of anxiety going into things.
Oh yeah, well, is it nice to kind of see? Yeah, it's really calm over here, huh?
Yeah, it's been nice. Yeah, every once in a while it gets pretty busy, so we're pretty happy with it today.
Yeah, so again, if you don't have the proper identification, you could be subjected to an additional 30 minutes to possibly an hour of extra security screening. So just make sure you're prepared for that. Check again, TSA.gov to see those acceptable IDs that you can use here at the airport. But again, in some of our other conversations too, what I took away is that not too many people had a major problem, and then you can see again, just right here behind us, security is moving nice and smooth. We didn't see any major backups outside of what would be a typical day here at the airport. But for now, reporting live at the Spokane International Airport, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
Brandon, thank you very much. And we do want to make note that real ID is needed for more than just flying. Obviously, that's getting a lot of attention, but you'll also need it when visiting federal facilities, and that does include military bases. Now, if you don't already have real ID, be prepared to wait. Lines at the Spokane Valley Department of Licensing yesterday were more than 3 hours long for walk-ins, and appointments are booked up now for several weeks. Also, keep in mind it can take over a week to get the physical copy of your real ID in the mail. So if you are flying soon, you'll want to make sure you have another approved form of ID. Lots of people just sitting and waiting. And if you want to learn more about the real ID requirements, check out our special. It is streaming exclusively on KREM 2+. That includes a look at the rollout from airports all across the Northwest. You can download KREM 2+ for free and watch on your TV.